For none. Yeah, he How?
We are about 40 miles or so south of Candlestick Point at a place that first opened back in 2014 as you get a look at Levi's Stadium here in Santa Clara, California. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the San Francisco 49ers.
I hate mute on my damn microphone. You shouldn't be able to hear me now.
This NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
I still can hear myself.
They'll run. This is Jonathan Taylor. He finds an opening past the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. All right, I got to ask you, with these RPOs, essentially the quarterback has three options, right? So what's different from that versus the triple option that we see the service academies run at the college level?
This is stupid. I got to figure out how to turn on my goddamn mic.
At the college level, most things are called outside of the quarterback faking it to the runner and then keeping it himself and maybe having a trail back. What I mean is, in the NFL, that option to throw the football all comes about organically. It's a natural deal based on reads. In college, if you're going to throw the football for triple option, you've actually called that play.
They'll throw on first down with Eason. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up second down. That's a catch of some significance. It's number 631 of his career, and why that's significant, it ties him with Hall of Famer Raymond Berry.
He was one of the most precise route runners at any position during his time in his career. So I think that we're seeing something very similar here. He may not have known Raymond Berry, but he goes about his business the same way. Understands how defenses are going to play, understands where the leverage is, and goes away from it to the tune of 631 catches.
Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton. His third touchdown now on the year. And the Colts are going to take a first-quarter lead. Well, that's how they envisioned it, get the football to start the game and score it.
And I don't know if that was scripted. Was it an audible? Or was it just a play call that they had in their pocket? No matter what, they had the right call on against the right defense, and they end up in the end zone.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And it's now a 7-0 game.
I don't know why I can't turn my chat. I'm about to figure some shit out.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away.
Now if I mute my controller, you won't be able to hear me.
Take it in at the 3. And not much happening on the return as they get this to about the 23.
Take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Stafford on first down. That's complete. It's Kyle Juszczyk. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down. Throwing is Stafford. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he'll be stopped right at midfield. 15 for the Niners there and a first down.
I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot.
You said what I did?
Stacked him up.
Spread D-line crashed in.
The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. Give him 3 yards, and now they're left needing a conversion here on 3rd and 6.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. And when he can make a play himself, as we just saw that.
Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Julian Blackman, and they will take over possession of the football at their 42-yard line. Their own 42-yard line. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. And it's only November, but the playoffs, we know how it works. They'll be here before you know it. If it ended today, they would be the #1 seed.
And that's a great spot to be in, but I love the phrase, if it ended today. And I'll guarantee you, that's what they've discussed in their locker room, in their meeting rooms. Yeah, we know where we'd be if it ended today, but we also know it's not ending today. Right. So they've got to continue to play the type of ball that
I love it, man. Play right now.
#1 in their conference.
On 2nd down, it's Taylor. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 11 yards there, first down. His first carry of their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
They go play action here on first down.
I threw it to the wrong person. No way, fam.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. 20.
Fam, I threw it to the wrong person. Man, hey, yeah, I threw it to the wrong fucking person. I pressed the wrong damn button.
You're bringing back great memories. You still love that drill. And a lot of times in practice, you
I think he made a field goal. Man, let me quit playing, man. I'm gonna blow his ass up. Let me forget this. Run up stuff.
Different teams have different ways of doing it. I've heard big jackpot.
Quick,
the worst I ever heard, though, was Frankenstein. You don't want it to be a three-syllable word. You want to get it right down and go. Oski is really the preferred word.
A carry by Taylor to start the drive. And he'll be out right at the 35. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough.
That shit ought to be.
Football for a first down. Well, CD a lot of times like to separate speed and quickness, and they've got a back that's both. We know that he's fast in the open field, but man, his first step is so quick too.
It is something, isn't it? Because you think of that type of speed getting to the perimeter and turning upfield. But also, when you run those inside
Oh
runs,
shit! Oh good shit! Good shit! Ooh yeah! I threw the wrong
He'll be
thing.
taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. It'll be a gain of 17 and an Indianapolis first down. They give to Taylor out of the gun. And he's got this down to the 35. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays. Well, they're making an effort to get the ground game going tonight. So far, it's working.
I like what we're seeing from the offensive line. They seem to have the leverage going and they're controlling things and reestablishing the line of scrimmage, moving that defensive front backwards. I also like what the runner's giving us, too. It appears that he's been waiting all day long to get out here and take off.
Looking for more there on first down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now Taylor. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
The tackle by Quan Alexander. 5 yards on the pickup. And this is...
On third down, here's Taylor. Room here to run. Touchdown, Indianapolis. Jonathan Taylor, touchdown number 15 on the year. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. So they went to the ground game on third, hoping to pick up the first. They also picked up a touchdown.
Offensive linemen so used.
I guess I shout string. I ain't gonna say too much.
All right, you're looking at what it is. Third down. They don't care that it's third and whatever. They figure they're going to throw the ball. And when you call running play, I think you energize them. I think you juice them up because I haven't met offensive linemen yet that likes to pass block more than they like to run block. And they opened up some nice holes there for him, and he took it to the house.
This one fielded at the 5. He takes this
I'm trying to strip shit out of
just a
it.
little pass there. Call it the 26.
Take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And in enemy territory last time through the interception. We'll see what they do on this drive.
Can't wait to see how it alters what they decide to do in play calling. Do they continue to throw the ball? Do they want to lean more on the running game? It'll be an interesting sequence of plays that they've got coming up.
Does it often
Clean his ass
up
up.
the interception? How much does that change what you do?
I think it does depending on why the interception was thrown. Sometimes it's just a matter of the defense made a great play, so you continue to come back. But if it's on you, the offense just doesn't have the confidence. If they're a little bit shaky, maybe try and take the pressure off and run the ball.
Third and 5. I know what he
They
want
were
to do.
looking for him in the middle third. He couldn't
I got
catch
a
it.
trick
Now
for
third down.
him.
A shotgun snap for Stafford.
I ain't see him.
Drop this down to Coleman. And they'll get it up just short of the 45
man,
at
no
the 44. They'll get a dozen there, and it's a first down, 49ers.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Escaping the pressure.
I read that shit. Read it all the fucking way.
Picked off by Julian Blackman. And he will bring it back. An interception.
Picked him off, G. Picked him.
Well, you don't want to coach him.
Read this shit all the way.
Every play, but I guess that's the danger of getting outside of the pocket, extending a play, and making a bad throw. Turns into 6 points the other way.
Yeah, sometimes when you get outside the pocket, your vision actually gets obscured a little bit, or you narrow it down too much, and you don't see all the defenders in the area.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25.
25-yard line.
The The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And job one here, Charles, just keep possession of the football. 2 drives, 2 turnovers to this point.
You're exactly right, Doctor. Hippocratic oath. First, do no harm. And right now, they're harming themselves on offense.
I like that. No one is mistaking me for a doctor, though. But thank you, Dr. Davis. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing again. Stafford completes it to the tight end.
Another pick.
Takes us up to the 40-yard line before being corralled. 15 yards on the play. First down.
When you struggle on offense, you're looking for anything possible to get you going. Sometimes you do it like basketball teams that don't normally press. You put a press on, bring people to life, make them move a little bit quicker. Maybe that'll help them as they head towards the half.
And the tip there altered the ball flight, and it falls incomplete. It'll be 2nd down.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up. But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
Able to haul it in is Kittle. And he's going to have a Niners first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 18 yards, first down Niners. From the gun, here's Stafford. Flushed out right. And that's incomplete.
They've given up a few first downs on this drive, but getting the incompletion there, that should give them something to build on and maybe turn the tide.
At the 40-yard
So 2nd down and 10. Once again, they'll go from the 40. To throw again. Stafford. He's going to find Gallup here complete. And they'll get him in the ground. And he has another first down at the Colts 19. That good for 21 yards on the catch and run.
Oh, that was a nice job there. Quarterback and receiver reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake in the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride. He was able to run free.
And the 49ers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. He couldn't quite reach the chalk, but they'll have it at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. It's Coleman here into a mass of bodies, and I think they held him out. They did. Call it no gain, and it's going to be 2nd and goal.
They're right there at the 1. No gain, but don't let that stop you. Line back up and keep going at them. If I'm them, I'm thinking about going at it 4 straight times.
Being chased out left. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Come on, man.
Gallup, that's who he was looking for. But now it's 3rd and goal.
Well, he certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
This Colts D up to the challenge so far, but they need another stop here on 3rd and goal. They'll try and run for it here. It's Coleman. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the 49ers get a score closer. Gold to add the extra point. And this time he gets it to go as it is up and good.
Makes the score Colts 21, 49ers 13.
After the touchdown, it's Robbie Gould now to kick it away. Dances by him. Oh, a good return up past the 30. Past midfield. Tremont Smith.
I'm around kick return back, G.
Finally, getting it way across the 50.
I almost got one.
25.
Well, whatever the relationship was between the special teams and the offense, it's gotten a heck of a lot closer after a return like that. The special teams just keep setting them up. The offense thinks they'll go out there and knock them down.
1st and 10, Eason. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown. T.Y. Hilton with his second touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Colts add on to their lead.
I know Paul Revere talked about by land or by sea, right? You know, 1 by land, 2 by sea. He didn't mention air because right now we're seeing a big-time performance, aren't we? That's 2 touchdowns so far in this game.
Where'd you pull that one from?
And, you know, every now and then I actually listened in history class.
And you're just a scholar all the way around. You're reading all the time. I like that you fit that into the podcast.
You know, I just grab a nugget when I can.
Their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they'll be looking to build off of a nice drive last time, a drive that really relied on the quarterback.
Making good decisions, distributing the ball well, distributing it accurately, keeping it away from danger. A really nicely run drive.
But now the defense, what adjustments do they need to make in the passing game?
Pass rush, pass rush, pass rush. Whether it's the guys up front or maybe you bring additional guys, but you've got to disrupt the timing of them throwing the football.
We'll see if they can disrupt it here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. A reminder coming up just a few minutes from now, we'll send you to Jonathan Coachman and our crew in Orlando. Coach will have a look back at some of the stats and scores from yesterday's action. On Stafford for the 3rd time is intercepted. Picked off by Ashton Davis. And they have the football and will set up shop at the 33-yard line.
First and 10.
That's sort of a second quarter to forget for him. Now 2 picks in this frame.
Almost as if the first one that he threw, he couldn't get it out of his head. He ends up throwing a second one as a result.
Compounds the mistake a little bit.
Yeah, you got to be able to forget, compartmentalize, whatever you want to call it, and move on. He hasn't been able to do so during the second.
It's a loss of 5 there, bringing up second.
As a wideout, when you take that handoff and you come around the edge, you're expecting to see nothing but empty space in front of you. But if not...
Well, things can go south in a hurry, and that's exactly what we saw on that play with a loss. Eason on second down. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Indianapolis. T.Y. Hilton.
Get off his edge.
Monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
They're full.
And the Colts
13.
are able to grow their lead. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
49ers 13. Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. Fielded near the back of the end zone. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And with still more than a minute to go in the half, time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end.
He throwing me the ball.
Rip off a big chunk of yardage before
He giving me the damn ball. I'm just moving my damn man.
49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 55 seconds to go until halftime. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Out of the gun, Stafford. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Picked off at the 20. A big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. If you combine last week and this week, he's got a hat trick going because he had 2 interceptions a week ago.
He's seeing the ball so well and understanding where receivers are and positioning. I mean, just watching him work with such great technique and paying it off by actually catching the ball when he has a chance, he's helping his team in a huge way. Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Looking deep for Hilton. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. T.Y. Hilton, the intended receiver. But now it'll be third down.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties.
If he let me start it play again,
they tried to hit him
he
over the
playing
top unsuccessfully.
They go play action with Eason. Going deep downfield for Ross. Into a double team, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarkrisky Tart. CD, I know it's just his second year in the league as a quarterback, but that's going to be one when he flips on the tape. He's like, I shouldn't have thrown that ball.
No doubt about it. His coaching staff will be emphatic about he shouldn't have thrown that ball. But remember, second year, as you noted, on-the-job training. So he's got to take this feedback that he's getting, negative or otherwise, and turn it into positives moving forward.
Got his man there to Gallup. And he's going to have a first down, and they get in the field goal range here at the 29. Now San Francisco
I tried to eat his ass up, boy.
Seconds to go in this first half of action. On 1st and 10, Stafford. Looking for Ayuk, and he's got it. They'll contain him to
I swear I tried to fry his ass.
So we're at halftime here on a Monday night.
He caught him no huddle. In the end of the half.
Is Jonathan Coachman. Take it away, Coach.
35-13.
The 49ers going to have the football and trailing on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports.
He ain't played it yet. He playing cover 2 and cover 3 with a corner blitz. And all kind of crazy shit.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. On 1st down, Stafford here. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. 5 yards on the catch there, brings up 2nd down.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Looking to throw again.
Throw it, you want to. Go ahead, throw it. I want you to throw it. He want to throw it.
Well, we knew this guy wasn't especially fleet of foot, but he tried to conjure up some escapability, but there was no way he was getting away on that one.
3rd and long, it's Stafford.
Baited.
And now here's another interception. At the 33, and he's able to get it back to right around the 27. The interception woes, they just continue to mount. He's thrown 5 picks. At this point, you got to be thinking, is it something between the ears?
I think a confidence hit does occur once you start getting those numbers up there a little bit. But as you and I both know, it's not always just one guy's fault.
Who is you throwing it, man?
Picked off by the safety, Jarkrisky Tart.
He just throwing random shit, boy. He gonna throw at least one of those a game. He gonna throw one.
They needed to make a play here in the 3rd quarter defensively. They did that. Now they got to go.
He gonna give him one.
And the best part is that they made their own break, taking the ball away. Now they just look at their offense and saying, guys,
let's go.
Come on, capitalize on this one.
And they run with Jacobs on 1st down, and he'll take this forward for about 5.
Well,
Oh, that bit one foul. He got a goddamn Jake.
So I think it's time to abandon that plan and start chucking it all over the park. And you know who's excited about that? The defensive front. They got a chance to pin their ears back and get after him now.
On 2nd down, it's Coleman. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line.
And there we saw one of the downsides of blitzing during a rundown, because sometimes you get out of your gaps. You don't fit the run quite as well because you're headed towards the ball carrier with abandon.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And he'll work this one up to about the 38. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 4 yards the pickup, first down.
So many teams want to throw the ball in this situation nowadays, but I love watching a team that has enough confidence to go ahead and run the football. In that situation, that's almost a tendency breaker.
Now throwing on first down and completing it. A good rally to the football keeps him to only a yard, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete. Obviously, this has not been a banner game throwing the football. So what you got to do, you got to kind of down focus, don't you think? Find the tight end, take some easier completions.
The interception last drive. There he hits the reliable target. On third down, here's Coleman. This one goes nowhere. Losing yardage on the play back at the 46. He lost 2, and it brings up 4th.
It's 4th down.
I guess they figure they got to start taking some chances. Here's a big one in this third quarter as they'll go for it on 4th down. They are going to go for it. It's Stafford. A hit as he throws, and this is going to be incomplete. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Colts are going to get the football in outstanding field position. 1st and 10, Taylor now. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be second down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Second down, here's Eason. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception. Vernon Hargraves with a pick. And they will take over at the 26-yard line.
Doing, yo.
Well, Charles, he's thrown 5
He just throwing shit.
And right now, after that one,
No
he's
fucking
standing on
reason.
number 4.
And right now, your defensive coordinator is asking the offense coordinator, can you do anything to slow this down? Because my guys have to keep running back out on the field. So play calling may come into it a little bit, maybe run the ball a little bit more. But a lot of it depends on the scoreboard. They may have to keep throwing it.
And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up second down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Third quarter on a Monday night with a 2nd and 10 coming up. Throwing again. Stafford. Over the middle to Kittle. Complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there. A first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
He finds some way to turn this into positive yardage as he struggles forward for a pickup of about 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
From the gun.
Damn.
Stafford flush to his right.
That was my
From
fault.
right side taken in by Gallup.
I missed
And
that
he's
up.
out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10.
He scored up. I fucked that up bad.
Still all sorts of time left in this game, and you'd like to be able to say take it one play at a time. But the truth is, they're probably going to have to hit on a few big plays in the passing game to close this gap, and that's a good start right there.
Who? What the hell?
So how about this for field position after the
God
big play?
damn, Dre.
Inside the 15 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Stafford steps away to his left. And that would not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now here in Santa Clara. A lot of folks starting to make their way to the parking lot. Their guys trail big here to begin quarter number 4. 2nd and 10, Stafford again. This will be caught just inside the 10. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Niners on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 7. To the air again, Stafford. Escaping the pressure right. And this is going to be intercepted.
No. No.
They'll be down just outside of the end zone.
They got me at the 1, man.
Just a little bit of a rough stretch. 6 interceptions now in these last 2 weeks.
Yeah, I caught a pick. Damn dude ran out the damn end zone.
I'm also wondering, is he getting fooled by what he's seeing on defense? Has his scouting report changed? Are they showing him things different than what he expected? For the 2nd week in a row, he's throwing it to the guys in the wrong color shirts.
Yeah, he better figure, whatever the reason is, he better figure it out.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. To throw from his end zone. Esau. That's complete to John Ross. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. The 20. 10. Touchdown, Indianapolis. John Ross.
What time is it?
99 yards. And the Colts, they add on to their advantage. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought is there bad blood that went into this one ahead of time, that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like them? But the other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff positioning? Right? Are they worried about, do you need enough
still ain't hit you up?
There's a tiebreaker that comes into play later.
Set to kick off.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this out to the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down.
7 at the 28-yard line.
Operating from the gun, Stafford. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
Well, this game was decided a while ago, and that completion there is going to artificially inflate his passing numbers. So right now, the only one really applauding probably his agent as he thinks about angling for a new contract.
Stafford on 1st down. On the screen, this is Coleman. And down he goes at the 45 after a pickup of 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
On 2nd down now, it's Coleman. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is what every back in the league is supposed to do, exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the 1st down.
So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off near the 26. And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45, and enemy territory. This drive starting off on the right foot, 18 yards. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10.
That nigga said you gotta go mid prep.
Going deep downfield for Ross. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down. 4th quarter, you've got the big lead. If you're coaching, Charlie, you still taking shots like that downfield?
I'd be a little more concerned with running some clock and making sure you're taking care of the lead, because you keep flinging it around, you throw a couple of picks, you can put yourself in jeopardy.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. To throw again, Eason. Looking deep for Hilton. Got a man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. And they are going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they expand their totals. And for them, this train, it just keeps rolling, doesn't it?
Now from midfield,
bro. Yet another victory.
48-13.
Isn't it? And you just wonder how anyone can stop this. They got full momentum going, full confidence going. But it's not just their own confidence that's leading them. It's the lack of confidence against their opponents now, because they see them coming and think, we've got no shot to beat this team.
This one fielded at the 5. And a nice return sets them up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Well, I think that the folks here had hoped that maybe this home atmosphere would carry their guys to a surprise victory.
Damn, those kick.
That's going to be the case. There's too much to handle on the other side of this one. Just trying to get it to George Kittle, his tight end. And it's 2nd down. And it looks like this will be the last play before the 2-minute warning. Back to the air, Stafford on 2nd down. And he'll be brought down by the Colts. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They face a 3rd down now as they try to find a late score. Complete to the tight end, Kittle, over the middle of the field. And this play going to be stopped in its tracks at the 32, and obviously well short of the 1st down. On 4th down, Stafford.
Wow.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Darius Leonard, the linebacker. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. CD, this defense, man, at this rate, they're just having fun out there right now.
And normally with this type of a lead, if you're a starter on defense, you're saying, hey, let the other guys play. But with this going on, no one wants to come out of the game. They all want their shot at picking off a pass.
This is caught inside the 15. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. Offensively, another big chunk of yardage, Charles. But defensively, we had all this talk about trying to limit explosive plays. They have not been able to do that.
They discussed it all week, but they haven't been able to execute it at all. Haven't been able to find a way to slow down this offense. They're seeking answers and not coming up with any.
2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12. Now it looks like he'll throw here. And give him another 6. It's caught for a touchdown, and the blowout continues.
Well, business as usual for them. Well on their way to another victory. Riding a serious wave of momentum from what we've seen.
He said 8:30.
They haven't met their match. So if you're going to play this team in the future, your mission is clear. You better be ready to play and match their firepower.
Rosas good with the extra point, and that will extend this big lead.
Bro, Pat, 8:30, bro.
Aldrich Rosas set to kick off.
8:30 East, nigga.
Now after the touchdown, here's Rosas on to kick it away. This one fielded at the 5. And out a little across the 25 to the 27.
On the return. The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The San Francisco offense ready to start their next drive. And just looking ahead, it would appear that that bye week is coming at the right time. They'll have 2 weeks to chew on this one, though probably not one that they want to chew on. A poor performance from start to finish.
Fire his ass up.
Before he's out of bounds, the escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Stafford. Buying time to his left. And now look at this. Big game.
Hey, he fumbled.
And the Colts pick it up.
I'm gonna put a 60 on his ass, G.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple these times. This simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
And he was hit as he threw it there, and it forces it incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
Throwing again on 2nd and 10. Eason. And the Niners get there and bring him down. Well, there was 2nd and long. Now it's 3rd and even longer. They're going in the wrong direction here.
Because they're moving exactly the way they want to. But
That nigga like 4 hours behind, 2 hours behind, I think. I think that nigga like 2 hours behind. That shit ain't gonna work. That shit ain't gonna work.
And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. Here's Eason off the play fake. And he's going to go down again.
Jacob Eason sacked. A loss of 7 yards. Another 3 and out.
Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points that they did. Boy, were they clicking on offense.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feel like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
As an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So yeah, that about 9:30.
So for the Colts, they continue to cruise through this first half of the schedule as they move to 8-0 now on the campaign. And they'll be able to enjoy this one through the bye week before they get back at it again. Meanwhile, for the Niners, they fall 2 games under 500 now at 3-5. And they'll take this loss into the bye as they'll be back in action in Week 10. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew,
Playing at 9:30.
next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Yeah, yeah. That's a flag on the play.